This video is gonna be fire, trust me. So let's do this, guys. Let's put you in a situation where, let's say you are a photo booth rental owner, right? Photo booth rental business owner, or you're thinking of starting a party rental business. Chances are you wanna make sure that whatever you're gonna be buying is gonna be the best investment. So I'm gonna show you guys a few ideas. My name is David, I have a photo booth rental business, and I posted over 500 videos on YouTube, basically just informative videos, tips, strategies, and do's and don'ts and all that stuff. So let's get to the point. So say for example, you're a photo booth rental business owner and now you've experienced seasons, right? Slow season, busy season, and now you're thinking, I don't want to experience the cash flow coming to an end during slow season. So you tell yourself, what else can I start offering that my competition is not offering? Because in order to survive as a business, we need to escape the competition. So we need to find services that they're not providing just yet, and we can double down on that. Now, for example, if we look at my suppliers catalog right now, I'm gonna give you guys a perfect example. There's a ton of different photo booths they are offering. But let's say, for example, there's slow seasons and busy seasons. So inflatable water slide right here on the right side. Say for example, I was curious enough to say, hey, I don't mind investing on an inflatable water slide if it's gonna make me a few grand throughout the season. So that's what I would do, right? I'll be, okay, you know what? Let me consider inflatable water slides since I already have a booking system going on and I can book more items. So what I would do is I would go on my Google Maps. But before even that, what we can do is we can actually type in water bounce house rental on Google or Google keywords, and we can see that it's getting about 3,600 monthly searches. But most importantly, check out this interesting tool, and you guys are gonna love this part. This is the trend data for water bounce house rental. The keyword water bounce house rental. As you guys can see is when it starts getting hotter, look at the demand. Look at how the search volume goes up, right? June, and now we're going into, of course, fall, so it starts dropping. So this is extraordinary information because this shows me that if I end up getting a water bounce house slide, I can start promoting the crap out of it in January, so that January all the way to July, I'm gonna stay booked, right? And this is just if I had one. If I had two, more money coming in. So basically what I wanna teach you guys here today is don't become complacent. If you have a photo booth rental business, it's time to add more services so that you guys can bring in more revenue and also escape the competition. Because if you guys have more items to rent out, you guys can always bundle them, and your competition can't do that because they don't have, for example, an extra audio guest book service that they can bundle with a photo booth, which is another thing that I've been doing lately. In fact, I just did it today. Someone rented a 360 booth for 2 hours out in LA. They asked me about the audio guest book. I gave them the price. I told them, let's do this. Since I'm gonna be there for 2 hours, let's go ahead and reduce the price and give you a bundled price package where I'm able to just provide that audio guest book for 2 hours while I'm there and still make an extra $100 around there. So that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is how David continues to bringing in that money. All right, cool. So now that we focused on the keyword, let's check out the competition to see how much work it would require. So if I go right here to Google Maps, and this is what you guys want to do, you want to come over to Google Maps and type in water bounce rental, for example, right? And you guys can see within my area right here, there is 1, 2, 3 here on the top. So we have Jade's Jumpers at 23 reviews, Alex's Jumpers at 61 reviews, and Rock Inflatables at 2 reviews. So one thing is, I want to know how much traffic are these people getting? So one thing I like doing is I like going on their Google profile. For example, we'll use Jade's Jumpers, right, at 23 reviews. I'll go into the reviews right here, and I'll see what's their newest review. Damn, well, they got a 1-star review 2 years ago. So what does that tell me? That tells me that they're not very active, and they probably haven't got any bookings in a while, because 2 years ago, from not getting a review, that's crazy. And then as you guys can see, the photo that they have, let's be honest, it's not very attractive. Jade's Jumpers, that's all they have. If I came in and I competed for this particular service, I would dominate it because I would easily use keywords like jumpers rentals or something that's gonna give us a lot more traffic than just Jade's Jumpers, right? And on top of that, I'll make sure I get more reviews, so within no time, I'll be ranking and I'll be dominating this space. Now, when we talk about dominating the space, this is exactly what I mean. So I'm gonna go grab Jade's Jumpers right here. And then I'm gonna come over to local dominator and I'm gonna type this in right here. By the way, the reason we're using the example for jumpers, guys, is because I like the idea of, and you guys already experienced this as photo booth rental business owners, is buying items that you can just drop off and forget and pick up later or the next day. Those are the true money makers because they can make money by themselves without having to be monitored, manned, or operated by you. All right, so there's Jade's jumpers right here. And then I'm gonna put in, let's see the keyword. We're gonna put jumper rental. We can even do water balance house rental, but we're gonna do just jumper rental, and then I'm gonna hit search. What I wanna see is how they are ranking within a 64-mile radius, and I'm gonna hit search right here. And then, so you guys, this is exactly the strategy that you wanna use when you are ready to start adding more services to your existing business. So while we wait, guys, I'm gonna look at the, here's another catalog, right? So these are more items, guys, that you can add to rent out. Like these backdrops, these ones right now, I don't think they're too hot. This is just my personal opinion. So if my supplier's watching this, no offense, I'm just being honest, but I like C and D just because, like I said, you can use a DSLR camera on a mount or on an actual photo booth shell, and then it'll look really cool with people taking pictures with this background, C and D. That's what I personally like. Now, if you guys just wanted to be a rental business and all you did was just rent out a bunch of different backdrops, that's also a niche. So you can buy directly from my manufacturer at wholesale price. They are verified and a trusted supplier. Okay, but right now we're focusing on the jumpers. So the report is in. I'm gonna go ahead and check out the report. We're gonna check it out together. And as you guys can see, they were doing okay in this area right here, right? But there's plenty of room for improvement because they have 5, 7s, 14s, and 8 in this area, which means that, yeah, I would be confident that if I came in here and I started renting out jumpers and water slides, I would, within like maybe close to 2 months, start dominating this entire area, and I'll be ranking #1 on Google. So if I click on, let's say for example, it'll show me who's getting first place. So this company called Jumpy Frogs Jumpers and Events is getting first place as they move more to the west side. So I'm just out of curiosity gonna go on Google and check out their Google profile. So they're listed as a party equipment rental service. Okay, if I go to reviews, I'm gonna go to sort to see when the last review they got. They got a review 3 years ago. So as you guys can see, these companies, these rental companies, I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know if they started a long time ago and they just became complacent. But as photo booth rental businesses that are active right now, right, and we want to make a lot more money, then guys, it's time to change it up. It's time to switch it up. It's time to grow and really diversify our services. I hope this video inspired you. I'm full of inspiration and motivation, which is why I made this video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys are interested in starting to buy different items for your business, do this, because this is what I'm doing. I'm reaching out to my suppliers and I'm also asking them for items they don't have on their catalog. Reason why is because I already trust them and because they're already out in China. So they have plenty of connections out there. So if there's something specifically you're looking for and it's not on their catalog, then it's worth bringing up to them so that they can know, hey, maybe if we start providing this specific product that seems to be trending, this is something that we can provide the audience with. So this goes back to listening to your client and seeing what they really need and providing solutions. I hope this solved a problem in your business. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.